hello. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing good. I not sleep very well. So nor did I, and my voice kind of feels like shit. So I'm gonna try to play and do Phoenix Wright, but I don't know how long I'll last, all things considered. So you're at school right now, jeez. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to at least I'm just gonna play for a little bit and we're gonna see where it goes. And if it just doesn't, if I'm not feeling it, then I'm just gonna stop. So well done, thing. So I actually last night, because that's what made me stay. I stayed up way too late. The TGS was going on. I was watching somebody watch stuff, and they were like, "Oh, hey, there's Yakuza 7 stuff going on." I was like, "What?" So I went and found the stream for it, and went and looked back, and they actually just straight up did. They actually just like live did just a few battles, like just straight in the game. They just did battles and did exactly what I wanted and showed what the flow of battle is going to be like when you're running around just normally out in the open world. I mean, I figured that. I figured that thing. I figured just a 2-number change would still meant it was you. So I'm just turn this back on for a little bit. So they actually just had like legit showing what you do in battle. And I'll be completely honest, I like what I saw, but there's also something that I didn't like about what I saw. The things that I liked is that the flow felt like you were, as much as they possibly could while still keeping it turn-based, felt like you were, in an actual fight still. The problem, Oh no, I shot. No. So I'm saying is that they literally, after that trailer at a TGS live stream, like played combat. They played the game live. Is what I'm saying. And they showed, and they literally walked through like battles in the game and showed what it's going to look like in game. That was the thing I wanted to see. Like, I saw the trailer already, yeah. I watched it. And you could see what my thoughts were from that on the in the Discord, because that's where I said it. No, the thing that got me, thing that I liked was that they still tried to keep the flow of battle as, as close to like an actual fight as possible. There was still some awkward, like everyone's sort of waltzing around each other in circles, like not attacking while you're waiting to make an action. But that's gonna be not a very noticeable thing for most people when they're actually playing. The actual choices and things looked fine. All the moves and everything looked great. I saw that there were ways that you could get extra attacks in by like kicking items at people, and you could get bonus damage by using, like cones and stuff like you normally would. But the thing that the heat moves all looked really good. The ones that they showed, at least. There weren't many. They didn't show any of the very cinematic ones, but those cost a resource, and the only two things that I'm concerned about with it, the thing I'm concerned about with that specifically is how are we going to generate that resource? If it's going to be normally it would be through attacking or an item, but an item will take your action, and that will in turn take your turn if you're trying to use heat moves and stuff. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but the only gripe that I had seen so far was that there are going to be times where you're gonna be running around, and you're just gonna get caught in a battle. Like, you're just gonna get caught. The nice thing is that I did see an option to run away in the UI. I did see an option to run away, which at first I thought didn't exist, so I thought it wasn't going to be possible, but I'm super okay with it. So, I imagine there's tons of people that you can get and stuff like that. So, alright, well, I'm gonna try and see what I can do here. Like I said, my voice is not cooperating with me right now, and I just did not sleep very much because mostly by my own fault. So, all right, we'll see how far I can get. All right. All right. So for those who don't remember, we were literally about to hear our good friend, the old man. The old man's he apparently had one surprise thing he wanted to talk about before he was thrown off the stand. So we're just gonna see what it is. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh god, it's too early. It's too early for this. Renegade67, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. I will warn you now that I'm hopefully going to be able to try and do this, but I'm going on lack of sleep and my voice is not feeling it this morning, so I'm going to do my best, but I cannot guarantee much. But thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Alright.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Well, that clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turned things upside down, huh?
So a vase got knocked over, that's it? Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Eh? You doubting me again, you doubting a poor defenseless old man?
No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah. So what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain, that's why that's why that's all you can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Okay. The final showdown. Alright. The court generally prefers if witnesses are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo.
Noisy brat! I'm warning you, I'm more savage than a macho man right now. You won't beat me with this testimony. This is the final battle.
Ow! Ow! He's chucking those seeds harder than ever. I better be careful.
Come on, Nick! Nail him!
Young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that. I was just setting the mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, huh?
The suspense?
Yes, now what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more?
No, please continue, Mr. Kudo, as quickly as possible.
Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes, the young boy slumped over the table and...
A vase, you say?
Yes, there are vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen. They're practically begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being vases. I do remember seeing them, too. There was a vase on the table when I ate lunch there. And you saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase?
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. How do you really define...
Okay, I get it.
I heard it break, and the sight of it is burned into my memory as clear as day.
Burger, the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Okay. Soaked in water, you mean?
Yes, it splashed me on the knee as well.
You said you were sitting at a table across the room from the victim, correct? And yet, the water still managed to splash onto you?
It was cold! I clearly remember it splashing me.
Did the water really make it all the way across the other side of the room? Oh, this guy. You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down, and my testimony's turning this case upside down. It's a joke, I just wanted everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain?
I'm impressed by your ability to waste time. Kodo hasn't raised any objections for a while now.
So, you young show-off with that scrap of information, I'm throwing down the gauntlet. If I lose this one, I'll take it like a man and admit defeat.
He's really giving you the evil eye, Maya.
It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. It's like he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin'.
I guess I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. Alright, so... yeah, like, okay. I wonder if this is... I'm gonna go with it, but... I'm pretty sure he didn't knock it over. Just saying. Just saying. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad?
I'm no granddad of yours, hopscotch!
Ow! Ow! Fair enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night. Ah! What is it now?
I just remembered something.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase. Ha! It was on my table.
What?
Ah, well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
The vase on your table?
Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Freaking Goto. And he's gone. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I've got more to say! Oh, yes, I remember something else!
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me!
And dead. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank with his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that this testimony should be of use, or that his testimony, I should say. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that. Yoda's really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies, my own, yours, and Mr. Godo's. Yes, Your Honor. Victor's testimony. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry? This is a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned. All right, back to investigating. All right. Back to investigating. January 7th, 12:52 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hang on 1 second, chat. Never mind. It was already done for me.
So how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
You didn't really miss much. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is what old Mr. Kudos saw. The apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Eardrum? Hello? Eardrum, excuse me.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah! We've got to find one for Maggie or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty.
Alright. So, anything on your mind?
Actually, there is something. I was wondering about
Oh, no.
Zinny Hop. You know, like what he's like and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy.
Korra! I had to beat you so hard it'll make you feel like you were smooching the express train! Phoenix Wright? You said you Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright! The one and only!
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Ah, you did? What did you find out?
Oh, yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Alright, so let's head over to Criminal Affairs first and see if Gumshoe is there.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Okay, thanks, Maya. Twitch didn't give... I don't know if I have something turned off in terms of notifications that doesn't, let me do it. I don't know. Something weird about that. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers for the briefing quick. Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. My emo pen pal lead is Princess. Save for later, I'm turning it off now. No, lead agent Princess!
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. It's supposed to be the chief of detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Well, guess I'll have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear lead agent Princess, how are you? I'm okay. That was the show last night.
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
Okay. See if Maggie's here. I'm gonna assume she's not. I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
What? But we've got questions to ask her, too. Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. All right. Très bien.
Empty as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. Oh, no. I'm gonna assume this is, Armstrong. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, that sounds like... Oh. Never mind. Hey, Gumshoe.
Now just call it 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
He's getting really worked up about something.
No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff.
Oh, he's scratching lottery tickets.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is, and he's having the twin tea set.
What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything about anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well, how did she put it again?
I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again.
Something like that.
What? Ah!
Please, Detective Gumshoe! I didn't mean...
Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick!
Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So, did you like the twin tea set?
I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking.
That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad! That's it! It tastes bad! It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know?
Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick! Nick!
What's up, Newton?
Maybe that's why Glenn Elk came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenn Elk, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Just a quick note since you guys came in after my little spiel about Yakuza 7. The Tokyo Game Show stream last night actually had them play the actual game. Like, they did a couple battles just in game, which is super good, which is super great to see. So it helped me a lot in and just sort of determining how I felt about the combat in the game, so. That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show.
What the? A Cyclock?
This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
And why are there tears in her eyes?
Okay. I'm gonna go to other places real quick first, and then we'll see if there's anything else. Here's our Trebion kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Oh, you again? I'll
be back next month.
Oui, naturalmente, I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
None! I will have everything ready, I promise. What? What? What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. We've got, okay. Well, this is something. What, is she gonna burn the place down?
I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles.
I mean, I know what it should sound like, but this is fine. This is good. No! Stop it! I beg you! See you, Sutwell.
Don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
My non, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh, non! You don't have to do that. You don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of the sandalwood.
I do love meat from time to time.
Ah!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
Who the hell is this person? Oh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There, that feels good. Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes, my eyes! Your eyes, if you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, the oil of the sandalwood. Is it just the leftovers of what you were just using? Oh, Armstrong. This frickin' music. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? None, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, none. That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you're right, business is difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it, they think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Nick! That's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. What's up, Major? How you doing, bud? So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Ooh la la! You saw that? Well, yes. Sorry.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
What? Huh? Polite, graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturalmente, I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't gotten by then, I'm afraid I might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
Bam, 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 bam. Yes, the autopsy report, obviously. Alright, so long as that paper exists, I'm but a delightful angel with laborky wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they keeps harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
My monsieur, if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? None, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up. And eat me with la salad garnish. Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Ah!
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills. The woman who is here, the scary woman, she is from la loan office. She's like a loan shark. She's a collector. She's a loan collector. Interesting character archetype. Serve a fava beans and nice Shantae. Oh boy. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's this he?
La Tiger.
The tiger?
Oui. He's the manager of the tender lender, a terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, non. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There's a resemblance here, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond the Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick! If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? We're going, dude. We are making this. Oh no, the scooter's here. January 7, Vitamin Square.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus.
This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is her.
Okay.
Oh. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Yep. That's what I thought.
You're here to discuss a loan?
No, not exactly.
The manager's away at the moment. Be quietly, please.
God, it's like, I'm getting like flashbacks. It's just like, it's like this guy took the girl out of the ring and just threw her in his office as a loan collector.
She's gone, just like that.
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee?
Coffee? Damn it, I'm sorry, but I'm also not. Coffee?
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk, please.
Okay.
Nick! Nick! Let's get out of here!
Now she wants to get out of here?
Oh no! Someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor! That's going to be a nightmare to clean up!
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you had to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh hey! There's a book of matches here too!
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
Look what's printed on its cover. It says, Très bien. Matches used for advertising found lying in tender lender. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them.
Yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss.
Hey, look at this part!
Oh, jeez. Is it Parisian? Is that how it's pronounced? I think so. Parisian? Oh, Parisian. Okay. So the other A. Okay. Not par, but pear. Okay, I got you. The Parisian. Okay.
Hey, look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic.
Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion.
Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
Same color as my suit.
Ah!
Keep your voice down, Maya.
Nick! You've got to take a look at... Okay. Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly, otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand?
I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting so excited about before? What were you getting so excited about before?
Look on the lapel of the suit.
That's an attorney's badge. Made out of cardboard? Oh my god.
Look at this cardboard badge!
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way! Look at this thing! It's made of paper!
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruba, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp.
Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill. Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper to light? That's insane!
The car's registered to the
Cadavernis? Yeah.
The Cadavernis?
Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? The Cadaverini. The Cadaverin. No, it'd be Cadaverini at that point. It's not Cadaverinus, it's Cadaverini. So it'd be Cadaverini's family. Right? I think I pronounced that right.
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that!
What do you mean? Walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it! I was right before. Back at Trebion, Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud. It's a wonder you can hear it. What? The desk is so loud.
The lid's open! I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Ah!
Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
Oh, you drank it all?
Gulp.
If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
What is with her? That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it.
Nick! My stomach, it's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the?
What? It's not Rocco's soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger?
It's the demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way! That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Hi, Kai.
Ah!
Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What are you snooping around in my office for? Kurra! See me what?
Nothing. We were just.
Ah, my precious carpet! You's got ash on my rug! You's gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door!
It wasn't us. It was already.
You's wanna argue with me? Is that what you's doing? You think you's can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs!
Ah! Ah!
Oh, Don Tigre, you're back.
That voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears.
I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier and...
Has she gotten a death wish or what?
Oh, right!
Oh, God. Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing.
It's nuttin'.
It's nothing.
It's nodding? What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You too cute. You hear?
That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Okay, bye.
Ah, Phoenix, right?
Yes?
You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
Korra. But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to.
Ah! Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Ah, wait, please!
That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it, either.
The espresso
Ah!
and cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it that the tiger called her? Violetta? So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy,
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
we will tenderly lend that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
Hey, Nick! Things are a bit tight for Raincoat at the moment, aren't they? I mean, There's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan?
Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
And the vendor is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
He'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre.
Furio Tigre.
Furio Tigre.
Viola.
Furio.
Furio? God damn it. Just Furio, dude. It's Tigre. So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
City Op's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him.
Okay. Furio Tigre, age 42. Then you got Violetta, age who knows. A thoroughly bitter person. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie?
Sure.
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Tom Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
He's addressed properly as Tom Tigre. Otherwise I'll have to.
Okay, Don Tigre. Of course. I'm sorry. Saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died. Once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
Still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This?
This music, dude. So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
A fatal injury?
I just suffered one herself by the sounds of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh boy. Oh man. Wow.
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. We're not gonna find it out this way. Yet. I don't think we have enough to do anything yet, so... For now... was there anything else we should examine? That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug.
It's solid gold, Nick! Gold! Just look at that shine! Only real gold shines like that!
Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled!
That's because it's completely dazzling.
I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting.
But the desk is impractical. No surprise there. I think we're good on everything here, so... For now, let's head back. January 7th, Vitamin Square.
There he is! Old Seedy is back feeding his pigeons again.
There, take this, and get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man!
What are you doing, Maya?
Huh? Tcha.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in the court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo!
Pigeon! Tcha.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons! And in with the good fortune!
Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splitters! Painful!
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Tcha. Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who is so busy looking at the servant girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into that young lady's Javachino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece.
Did they really make it that obvious? I think they did.
On the same side, the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-eared brat. Take this. Take this.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Tcha. The modern world casts on its craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole. Objection!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? What if we suck it up? Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, huh? Or, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Trilogy? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, the young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
Excusez-moi, you call the police!
Call them yourself! I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Tja, do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree, the owner was at Trilogy on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you had given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Well, wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remembered something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah!
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh?
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. I'm gonna guess that we probably need to go to Maggie first. So... Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Oh no, she's not there. I guess we talk to Armstrong first? Or not? Trilogy Kitchen.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
But the place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? I guess we probably have to talk to Gumshoe in some respect. Let me go ahead and see what we need for this. The radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elg did.
It's like you can see right through me.
Huh? I've cracked him already?
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
Okay.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30.
Millionaire Radio, that sounds cool.
Okay. Alright.
I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Alright, what can I do now?
Sorry, pal, all I can think about is Maggie at the moment.
Okay.
No, I didn't mean like that, I meant...
You don't have to explain, really. Okay. Can we go back into the kitchen? Nope. Can we... Detention center now? Nope. Okay, so I think we have to talk to Gumshoe about something. What do we... Maybe...
It was very complicated, the operation. He opened up my head and performed surgery on my frontal lobe.
Wow. What?
Just thinking about it sends shivers down my spine.
So how did you get this fatal injury that left you needing an operation? Okay.
I made a promise to Don Tigre. I said I would never tell. It's my heart and hope to drink cups of espresso.
Oh, how much caffeine would raise anyone from the dead?
Besides, it's a very precious memory to me.
A precious memory? I'll never find out what she means if I can't break her. I'll never find out what she means if I can't break her. Jeez, dude, come on. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. I don't think we have enough for any of it, so I just want to see what we're looking at to start. The head bandage. You said that the bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Okay. There's no way. I have no way of knowing anything, so...
Earthquake of frustration.
Okay. Who do I need to... There's got to be someone I have to talk to get stuff, like, stuff out of them, and it's either Gumshoe or Kudo, and Gumshoe I feel like is the only other person right now that realistically I could get any info from, I think.
You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before.
Yeah, you look pretty confused by his testimony.
Nothing against old guys, I like them and all. But he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw.
Yeah, that's the impression I got too.
Me 3. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts?
You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of la toxins. Then he gave me this bottle.
Oh, is that the same? Oh yeah, the juniper. Okay, we've seen that before. Blub. What else can we? Maybe there's something we can present to Kudo first? I don't know what it would be, though. Let's see. I don't know what... I don't think the old man's got anything else, to be honest.
Yourself!
Yeah. Because we need to get more info out of Armstrong and Maggie, but I can't see either of them yet. It's gotta be... Yeah. Seen that before. Wait, what? Didn't we read about Blue Screens Inc. already? Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
Wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh?
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
Okay, no, we did not do anything with that.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, we'll see you later then.
Bye.
Alright. Gumshoe? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe! How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
I can't exactly say no, can I? A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
Weenies! He's finally gone.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the What the hell is this? January 7th, Blue Screens Inc. Oh, this is perfect music for this place. 100%.
Wow, this place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work with that electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, saying princess with a scouter.
I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only.
Why does everyone have scouters? This isn't Dragon Ball, dude.
This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Look at that face. Don't give me that.
Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood!
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks for that one. I appreciate that one. She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a show. I can appreciate that one. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
And do you write programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this. Okay.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
She enjoys wearing it. Jesus Christ. All right. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
CDs?
Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm researching the impact. I'm researching the impact of logical analysis of global variables. Obviously, processor influences the response time performance of the code into spans of global variables, and the memory overheads is vitally important to the success of execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that?
Yeah.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Looks at her face. I am totally okay with this death. It's a terrible thing to see happen, but it does not compute how someone can die from poison. Robots do not die from poison.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too, but I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc.
Oh!
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Alright, go ahead and check it out.
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick! What a mess!
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this!
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know.
Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know?
Oh no, he said that. Real whiz kids. She's trying to hint that I should try to tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey! This calendar!
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen!
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger.
The tiger? Well, that's gonna be gigantic. I'm waiting for the frames to stop being wonky. No, so long story short is I don't think we're basically trying to narrow it down right now. I'm going to be putting a new Cat 7 cable in today into my computer, and then we're going to start looking at the modem and seeing if it's that, because it's been spotty for everyone, so we're thinking it's the modem more than anything else, and if it's not that afterward, after we either get a new modem or, get it reconfigured, we're going to look at the infrastructure and see if it's like the actual cable itself, so. So, yeah. Okay. Come on, internet. It's as if it's like right on the cusp. Hang on. That's like micro stuttering basically now. Oh my god. It's being wacky right now. It's like not even wanting to stick at 4K. Sorry, I'm just waiting to see if the dips and everything will move out. I kind of did. Alright, it looks stable again, so... Alright, we should be good now. I saw, like I said, I saw some of it. I saw Yakuza 7 stuff. I saw the trailer for, like, Final Fantasy and stuff. I didn't, like, I would have had to have stayed up an extra, like, hour, and it was already, like, 2 a.m. for me to watch anything Death Stranding related, so... Alright. Well, I guess that's the one thing we care about, right? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just took a bit of twisted or warp, or whatever the word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with the futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
Oh, really? Nice. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice.
And what about your spirit medium training? Okay. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality.
Oh, like what?
He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute! Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Got to find out what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser.
Blah, 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 blah.
3 Cyclocks?
I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
So, what do we need for it? Alright, I don't think we can get anything else here now, so let's head back. See if we can talk to Maggie, maybe? Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Was it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident anyway. It is possible she is the one Is it possible she is the one misremembering things?
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped the something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it.
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing, too.
Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
Alright. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Elk, collapsed, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Trebion. No idea at all. Why, is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Grr, it's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
Sure, we'll do that first, and then we'll do the other thing.
I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now.
Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
They showed the first gameplay for the post-release monster for Monster Hunter World Iceborne last night. Who was it?
I thought you just said you felt much better.
Is it someone that I'd seen before, like from the Switch game I played or something? Brajang. I don't remember who that one was. I don't know that one. Maggie. If there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
Okay. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Oh, I saw a brief thing about the big angry ape. Okay. Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite...
Huh? Doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man?
No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh.
Creepy.
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
I know I used to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons with the clientele of Trebion, sir. Oh, don't let it get you down, Maggie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it?
A lunchbox just for you.
Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Detective Gumshoe?
He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow when an ex-cop turned a waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway,
I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
he's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But... I guess so.
Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
Okay. Oh. The CD? Really? Okay.
Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright! Just look at that ridiculous suntan!
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how.
He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan.
I'm not hearing this. Okay. Is there anything else we can do here?
The wait server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief!
But I'm watching videos online! I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas!
It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch.
No! Just when Sumiyang guy was about to confess to his son's hot to trot girlfriend! Wow, this place is really buzzing!
Something must be going down. Something really big.
What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We've got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus, a virus!
A virus?
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you some questions.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes!
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay. Okay. Oh, did you say? Okay, I see you just sent it in the Discord. Okay, cool. Nice. I will definitely take a look at that.
Okay.
If you've got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
Oh, we're not think about borrowing money, detective. We want information.
Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
All right, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady.
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is with this lady.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No. The damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. I was getting texted. Virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible!
Oh, I get it. It's like you're sneezing on Mr. Goto so he catches a cold.
Right! Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all that different viruses, and all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too.
That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name's Viola Cadaverini.
Oh! Oh. Okay. So the tiger must have wrecked his scooter into the Cadaverini's car, and there's a car repair bill for $15,000, and so he's trying to probably get, is it paid by, so if it's paid for, then maybe he owes more money to them, and now he's trying to get money that way, and she's keeping an eye on him.
She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto
Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family.
Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. Yeah, basically. So he's probably right, yeah. basically Yakuza, but Mafia in our case.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop, and you're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market.
The black market, huh? That includes Tender Lender, I take it?
Sure. No one stands up to Bruno Cadaverini. And I mean no one.
Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruno loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So... how did she end up at Tender Lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue. Okay. Am I gonna be that stupid? Yes.
More coffee? Must have more.
No, thanks, I've had enough, really. I'm so thirsty.
I don't leave the office. I can tell you about anything. Except on Tigray.
Okay. Wow, wow. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigray? Oh, we already had this, yeah. So let me see where the start of this is. I don't think we're gonna be able to get through to this first without doing the other one, but I'm kind of curious to see where we go. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? It's probably from, oh, I think I kind of understand where this head bandage came from in reality. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I figured I may as well try.
Donuts? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one.
What's inside?
Ramen.
I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. I guess that was a flop. Okay, I didn't think we had it, but I figured I may as well try. Oh, I got an achievement for the donuts thing. That's actually pretty hilarious. Alright. I'm pretty certain I'm piecing together where we're going now, so... And I think right now... we've got to talk with Gumshoe about something.
I wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal.
Why not?
That guy rules the criminal underworld. You could get yourselves in serious trouble. I'm talking say your prayers trouble.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf.
Oh, sorry. Like a leaf.
I'm just, kind of on edge at the moment. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, this guy, the tiger.
Is he famous?
Yeah, that guy's not a loan shark, Nope, he's a big lone cat.
Hence the name.
Don't pay him back, and you'd better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf.
I'm just, kind of on edge at the moment.
Okay. What else can we present here?
That's it! This stupid name, I remember it now!
I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Mai. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's just affected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please? All right.
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
And now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city.
What's up, Sage? How you doing, bud? Okay, so I think I've pieced together most of what's happened here. At least I have my own version in my head right now of what happened. So I'm doing okay. Excuse me.
Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing in a carnival.
Oh, All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? Virus can be worth that much? Yep.
Ah, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is...
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Oh boy. Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies?
I hate weenies. Oh yeah. Those weenies.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh!
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this?
This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Wheaties again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. I really can't eat anymore.
Alright. Oh, bye, Maggie. Ah, maybe we can... So what's this case about? Somebody got died from poison in their tea, or in their coffee. And so far it's been leading to, so basically someone from a previous case that we did back in the second game, is basically thought to be the one that put the poison in the person's coffee, but she's saying that someone else did it, basically. And that's where, and it's escalating into mafia stuff and loans and, you know, all this money and viruses and yeah. Alright, present. Oh no, we need to, yeah, present. I'm pretty certain we can start this one. I have a good feeling. Alright. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir. We don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service? What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? No. Okay, so it wasn't quite that. I'm not sure. Let me ask one of the programmers. Excuse me, can you answer this man's query, please? The data queue that manages system tasks for troubleshooting requires that the multitasking simulation for the local variables be put into sleep mode so that the data transmission is active. Nodes can be bundled correctly according to the source code. Obviously. So I'm afraid that is the situation, you see. Did you good people follow all that? Not even slightly. What was all that mumbo-jumbo? It is exactly as my programmer explained. I'm guessing I picked the wrong piece of evidence there. Would you like to input another question? I guess I better just take a shot. Maybe... the bag? No? Maybe there's something I'm missing about him. We don't really have much on him specifically. Aside from this... I don't think there's anything else we could talk to the old man about either. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we could talk to him about either. We definitely don't have enough evidence. Her thing is gonna be last, no matter what. So... Freaking Maggie disappeared. Kind of playground is fruit themed. Hey, man.
But they don't allow presents for the prisoners at the detention center, right?
Hey, you're right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm counting on you to get it to her somehow.
I'm a lawyer, not a delivery boy, Gumshoe. God, I have, like, most of the pieces in my head about how this is gonna go. It's just, like... It's gotta be... Where the hell is Armstrong?
Wow, look at this mess!
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh, wow! His drawers are stuffed full of these!
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Ah, okay. That is the thing we needed.
This many tickets would get you what? $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Alright, so that's where we start. Cool. Alright, hang on. Alright, so... Let's get it started. Like, there had to be something. Because I kind of didn't remember that we were missing that, but anyway. Alright. Alright, did Mr. Elk's troubles have something to do with this? Good. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortune is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Ugg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Oh, wasn't that? Oh, is it the actual ticket itself, maybe? Okay. Same thing, just two different things. Whatever. The other one is specifically going to be for the time that they said on the thing, not that it happened at 1:30. So that's going to be more important anyway. The lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. I don't go to the races. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. This was someone... Okay. Yep. Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on this calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger. What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I have never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. What? What, just show the profile? Okay. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up a quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? Take this! Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber! Blah, 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 blah. No! Rip. Unlock successful! Yep, pretty much. But I think it was the way that I see it right now is that your scouter can't save you now. I'm thinking that it has something to do with I think the lottery ticket is only yeah, he was gonna sell MC Bomber. He happened to win the lottery thing is just by chance. It has nothing to do with anything else later. Yeah, oh, absolutely. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking immediately right now, is that the Tiger is in deep shit with the mafia, because he crashed his scooter into their car, therefore getting the daughter injured in some way, shape, or form. So now he is basically trying to repay the mafia, and she is there to keep an eye on him. And they found out about the virus, and basically the virus was gonna be the way that he was going to, that the tiger was going to pay back the mafia, essentially. And the mafia then would be able to wipe out criminal records of anybody in their organization with this virus, so. That's where my brain is right now. So, Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trilogy.
Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say that Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Okay. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Throw them back on the floor.
Use the trash can, Nick!
Alright, so we're good there. I don't think we need to talk to her anymore.
That lady is the boss of Blue Screens Inc., pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. She's got nothing to hide. She seemed kind of like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. Kind of makes you think she might be hiding something.
Well, we already figured that out. Well, I'm officially at a loss as where to start. We figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key in this case has got to be at... Well, yeah, that's, that was like at the very beginning. Alright, so... Is there something else that we can talk to him about? Maybe... No. I don't think this guy has anything else. I'm just like, I don't think he does. But I don't think we have enough to realistically say anything to her either. Hey, you want some weenies? We're gonna find that out, Sage. Well, shit. Is there nothing else that... No, I think we're good on... I think Gumshoe is... We've done everything. I mean, we can show him the weenies again, but... I don't know where else to go from here. Kind of at a loss, to be honest. I mean, the only two people that we can really get anything more out of now is Kudo and the girl. And Viola, but can we really go that far, though? Can we just, like, frickin' do it? This man is your grandfather, right?
Carrying a picture like that around with you, you should watch your back.
Thanks for the advice.
The family is always watching me from the shadows.
The family?
I thought I saw something suspicious under the corner of that rug.
One wrong moving, you might disappear forever.
This feels like Halloween, only a whole lot more real, and a whole lot scarier, too. Okay... Do we have everything to talk with her? Let me see. I want to look at this again. Injury to from an operation. You also said you suffered from a fatal injury to the head. Now, by fatal injury, you meant you were hurt very badly somehow. Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Okay, cool. So we were... Okay. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Catavaranians?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Catavaranians have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Catavarinis is very strong, and this is why. I know exactly who you are, Viola Catavarini! You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me.
Yep.
It was a motorbiker, something like that. I don't remember him much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Yup, boy! It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
Wasn't Don Tigre? I refuse to believe it. We collided, a motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Oh, baby! It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. I'm assuming it's just him again. Yeah. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
Got him! Successful!
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million bucks?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh?
It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he'd help me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I That wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money was evil.
Huh?
He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruno Catavarini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
$1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Just those two things? Really? Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah!
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Okay. Ah, très bien. Hey, bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong!
Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well,
Well, he hasn't. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
Ah! Is Zinni up?
Who you calling Zinni up?
Ah!
come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over. Cobra!
What?
Yous wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now.
I think he wants Viola Catavarini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Catavarini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant.
Oh.
Yous wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
Oui, oui, oui. Mr. Armstrong, forgive me. Désolé, I cannot argue with him. Oh, that really hurt.
Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence.
Hold it, pal.
Hey! Detective Gumshoe!
Detective. You think you's gonna stop me, Copper? Beat it! Grah!
Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe! Keep it together! You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me!
But...
Go, pal, and take this! If you get hurt,
Who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
Huh? All right. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick! Nick! Don't leave me behind!
Get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tenderlender's going down. To be continued. And we, chat, will as well continue this next time we play the game. Clap, clap, clap. Yay! So we will start the final part of the trial for this, for case 3 of game 3 of Phoenix Wright next Thursday, or Wednesday, depending if my schedule changes, but next Thursday. So I hope you all enjoyed the continuation of Phoenix Wright. If you're not following, please be sure to do so. I will be here tonight at 8 p.m. EST for some more Astral Chain, since we finished Judgment last night, and I'm looking pretty forward to that. So hopefully you all come say hi. And then tomorrow we start Daemon Ex Machina, so looking forward to that as well. Much love to everybody. Thank you all for hanging out this morning. I will see you all tonight, and if not, hopefully tomorrow or in the future. So love all you guys, and I'll see you then. Peace out, everybody.